This is the Wednesday that the Lord has made, and we are rejoicing and we are glad in it. If you are coming on live right here, if you are coming on live right here, right now, welcome to the Ramon Preston Show. I am your host, Ramon Preston, and guess what? Every Monday through Friday, we show up here on the Ramon Preston Show because we are committed to helping you properly start your business, properly structure your business, and properly scale your business. If you don't know who we are, if you don't know what we're about, if you don't know why we do what we do here at Ramon Preston Enterprises, I want to make it very, very clear to you. Ramon Preston Enterprises is a consulting, coaching, and training organization. We provide business and financial consulting, coaching, and training, and the areas that we specialize in with consulting, coaching, and training are the areas of helping you start your business, structure your business, and scale your business. So just in case you're not familiar with all of the services, all of the programs, and all of the products that we have, of course, I will direct you to our main website today. It is RamonPreston.com, RamonPreston.com. But we use the Ramon Preston Show that we host every Monday through Friday. We use this show to share information with you that we know works for the clients that we have served and the clients that we continue to serve who have dreams and desires of properly starting their businesses, structuring their businesses, and scaling their businesses. And so today on the Ramon Preston Show, I want to talk to you about how to get unstuck in your business, how to get unstuck in your business. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you already have a business or a nonprofit organization started and you're stuck somewhere in the process between starting your business or organization and scaling it, meaning that you're seeing an increase of revenue, if you're stuck anywhere in that process, I want to show you how to get unstuck. So again, if you're watching, please put in the comments what city you're watching us from. We would love to know where you're watching us from. We appreciate all of you for continuing to support the Ramon Preston Show. If you are a member of our online business and financial training program, I want to say thank you. If you're a member of our Millionaire Mentorship program, I want to say thank you. Maybe you're a member of another program that we provide under our banner. I want to say thank you. If you're a member of our business community, you follow us on social media, you subscribe to our YouTube page, and you engage in a lot of the things that we do on social media, I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you on behalf of myself and my team. It's an honor to serve you. It's an honor to show up here every day on this show and to share information with you that we know can help you properly start, structure, and scale your business. So there's a lot of information that involves getting unstuck in your business. So the opening question, and this is probably the most important question that I'm asking you today is, are you a business owner? Do you own any type of business organization? Or do you want to own a business organization? If you answer yes to being an entrepreneur, if you answer yes to being a business owner or being an owner of an organization, if you answer yes to you wanting to be an entrepreneur, the next question the corresponding question is, are you stuck? Meaning that, are you unable to either properly start your business? Are you stuck or unable to properly structure your business? Or are you unable or stuck in scaling your business? Most entrepreneurs and business owners figure out the first part of this three-part or this three-stage of growing a business, but most entrepreneurs and business owners never master these other two stages. And so that's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. So let's go through how to get unstuck in your business. And we're going to use these three stages of growth in which we specialize in helping our clients perfect and master these three stages of growth. If you are a member of our coaching community, if you're a member of our mentorship program, if you are a member of our online training program, just in case you missed the memo or forgot the memo, you have access to the training curriculum, the materials, the coaching, and the community that gives you access to what is needed and necessary to not just get unstuck and stay unstuck, but the information, the curriculum, the training, and the coaching that can actually move you from starting, structuring, to scaling your business. Now again, when you get to scaling your business, that means you're making a tremendous amount of money. Me personally, because of what I have been able to do in my organization, and because of the revenue that we are able to generate, and because of the success we've been able to create, me personally, I have to honestly say, if you are not moving into six figures and beyond, then I'm almost positive that there's an issue with the structure and probably an issue with the startup. So we want to go through each stage of these three stages that I use to really help you understand how to put a successful business together. But if you are stuck, meaning that you're not making sales, meaning that you can't put your products together, meaning that you don't know how to package your programs, meaning that you don't really know how to make sense of what you're doing in business. If you're stuck in any capacity, that is going to fall in one of these three categories. So let's take a look at what does it mean to start a business. Now again, if you have a business, most likely you probably have a LLC, right? You probably have a LLC. If you have a LLC, most likely you have an EIN number, right? If you have an EIN number in an LLC, most likely you may already have a bank account. Most people, most entrepreneurs and business owners, when they get an idea to be entrepreneurs, when they get an idea to become business owners, this is the most important thing that they focus on, starting a business. So they get their LLCs, they get their EIN numbers, they get their bank accounts. Sometimes they'll get their Duns and Bradstreet, their DNB number, right? Sometimes they'll get a credit card or maybe a line of credit, or maybe some trade line, or maybe some U line. These are all types of credit systems that you're able to use to build credibility for your business. Starting a business, it can include getting a domain name, getting your website, getting your logo, getting all of the things that help facilitate you what? Starting a business. Most entrepreneurs and business owners, and I have worked with literally, I'm not going to exaggerate, but I can easily say I've worked with hundreds. I'll be conservative. I've at least worked with hundreds of entrepreneurs, independent contractors, network marketers, real estate agents, insurance agents, brokers, freelancers, landscapers, painters, apparel companies, designers, marketers, people who have all types of ideas that they want to package in a business system. And most of these entrepreneurs, freelancers, network marketers, independent contractors, self-employees, and small business owners, most of them are able to understand how to check the box in this category of starting a business. But here's the problem. You can do all of the things that make up starting a business, and your business can still be what? Your business can still be stuck. Because most of the work that you're going to have to do, most of the learning and the education and training, and most of the coaching and consulting and professional help you're going to need is not necessarily with starting a business. Almost anybody can Google their way to starting an LLC today. Almost anybody can Google their way to figuring out how to get an EIN, for opening up a bank account, for getting trade lines and DNB numbers, and getting their websites up and running, and their domains connected to their websites, and their logos and their cards, and all of the things that make up starting a business. But almost every entrepreneur and business owner who may be understanding this, who may be clear on this, has no idea how to get to here. So if you're stuck in your business, of course, if you're stuck here, then this is going to be the easy part that you can fix. I mean, you have many options. We have an entire holding company, operating company, LLC course and startup kit that we provide to our clients who want to do it themselves. We have a legal department who can actually do all of this for you. They can file your paperwork, form your entity, draft your operating agreement, make sure that your LLC is categorized right with the Secretary of State, give you all of your paperwork, see to it that you're able to go open up a bank account. We have a legal team that can do it. We have a do-it-yourself course and startup kit with all the documents and forms and the tutorials to walk you through it. So this is simple. You can do this for basically a couple $100s, all right? Unless you're paying an attorney to do it. The hard part, and the reason why most entrepreneurs and business owners are stuck, which if you have answered the question that you are stuck, there are some areas that you're probably stuck in that I want to address because they fall under the structure. Now, even though starting an LLC is over here, when I consult clients, when I onboard mentees into our Millionaire Mentorship program, when I work with people who want to be educated by our company, I typically, in the initial assessment, make sure that I address the structure even before we give them the green light to start their LLC. And one of the reasons why is because if your LLC is only built around an operational entity, meaning that if your business is built around whatever it is that you're doing as a professional, or whatever it is that you're selling as a product, or whatever it is that you're providing as a service, a lot of times that setup or that structure can affect how you build out your other divisions, how you build out your other subsidiaries, and how you integrate systems and processes. So I typically make sure that in my initial assessment with my clients that we discuss structure even before we go with the green light to start the LLC, because I want everyone to own a holding company. Now, again, if you talk to other consultants or coaches for business and finance, they may have a different perspective about it. But for me personally, especially for the clients that I typically serve and the community that I am directly impacting the most, I know having a holding company or a parent organization that you can use as an umbrella or as a legacy company is going to be very important, because one of my assignments and missions as a business consultant is to make sure that the clients we serve set up and structure their organizational enterprises in a way that they can leave a legacy and pass it on and make it very, very valuable while they're living and running it and operating it. And one of the best ways to do that is to structure your organization by starting a holding company. Once you start a holding company, whatever it is that you want to provide as a service to the community, whatever products you want to sell, then the holding company can be LLC number one, and then your operating entity can be holding company or LLC number two. Now I want you to go along with me through this process. So you have a holding company as your parent organization. So this is going to be your umbrella. This is going to be the legacy company that you use to build out a successful infrastructure with systems, with processes, and with many other components. And so let's say, for example, if you want to get into real estate investing, if you want to get into landscaping, if you want to get into car detailing, if you want to get into apparel or fashion or design or marketing or whatever it is that you want to get into, me as a business consultant, I would probably assess your personal, professional, and financial situation and recommend that you start your first LLC as a holding company, and then you will start either a division to do the thing you want to do or to sell the thing you want to sell, or you start a separate operating entity which will be considered a subsidiary because it will be owned by LLC number one. So as far as the structure, this would be the perfect world scenario for you to start your first LLC. So a lot of times when entrepreneurs and business owners are stuck in the structure, meaning that certain components they can't understand and they can't figure out, a lot of times it's because they started the LLC wrong because they didn't consider how to structure it. So what happens is, I go through this a lot. I talk to clients, I have consultations with them, we take them through our assessment process, and we realize that entrepreneur over here or business owner over here, they started 3 different LLCs. They started a LLC for their real estate. They started a LLC for their Turo business. They started a LLC for their accessory business, and they're confused at how do they build their programs and their products and services? How do they market themselves? How do they sell themselves? How do they brand themselves? All the things that go under the structure side, they're confused about because why? They did not do it right the first time. So I really want you to understand, if or when you get stuck at certain things in your business, that your business is no longer making money, or that it can never make money, or that you're never able to make sense of what you're doing, it's not just the structure stage that you're having trouble in. It could have been the startup stage that you just didn't do it correctly. I hope I'm making sense to you, because I'm trying to take time to help you see how important it is for you to get unstuck. Now, once you have your holding company set up and structured the right way, and you have your divisions or operating entities set up and structured the right way, now you have to start building your infrastructure out, because all of these components that fall up under this infrastructure are going to determine if you stay stuck or if you get unstuck and put yourself in a position to scale, meaning that you're now in a position to make money. And so once you have this infrastructure built, one of the main things that you have to start developing then is your products, You have to develop your products. So you have to think about what type of products do you want to introduce to the market? Because again, if you have a certain operating entity that has products and services that you want to provide, well, those products and services need to be clear. You need to be able to explain them. You need to be able to validate them. You need to have at least a minimum viable product or a minimum viable service. So that means you've got to be able to clearly communicate to the marketplace that, hey, my name is Ramon Preston. I am the CEO of Ramon Preston Enterprises. We are a consulting, coaching, and training company, and we specialize in business and financial consulting, training, and consulting, coaching, and training. We help people start, structure, and scale their businesses, their ministries, their income streams. How do we do that? Well, we help you properly file and form your holding companies, your divisions, your subsidiaries. We help you draft your operating agreements. We help you we help you set personal, professional, and financial goals. We help you identify with your products, with your services, with your prices, with your packages, how to present those products and services to the market. We help you integrate the right systems and processes and practices into your business. So if you're listening to me, I'm showing you that I can clearly communicate why I started the business and what am I actually providing through the business. But because I have started my business correctly and I have my organization structured correctly, I know exactly how to communicate or to create messages that specifically and clearly explain who I am, what I have, and how we can benefit people like yourself. Does that make sense? So when you have this part of the structure established, then you need to focus on your products. This is products, services, pricing. You have to focus on the packaging. All of these things take time, but this is a part of your business structure. Because if you don't have the products and services and the pricing and how you're going to package your products and services, if you don't have this figured out, guess what's going to happen? It's going to affect you from marketing yourself. A lot of business owners and entrepreneurs who start businesses, they can't market themselves. They can't go on social media. They can't communicate their products and services. They don't really know how to sell it and put prices on it because they don't have the right infrastructure. So this is one of the things my company specializes in, because we help our clients walk through this process step by step. If you've ever been consulted by me, then you can attest to the fact that we walk you through this process. Even if you're on our online training program, a lot of our curriculum and material and training videos help you understand what this process looks like. If you're being coached by me in one of my programs, if you're being mentored by me in one of my programs, you know, in our sessions, in our one-on-ones, in our workshops and masterminds, what do? We walk through all of the components and steps of this process, because this is the game. This is what's going to determine if you stay stuck or if you get unstuck and scale. Now, if you're watching this and you're listening to me and you're like, listen, Ramon, I'm stuck at the startup phase, or I started my business, but I'm stuck in the structure phase. I don't even know if I structured it correctly. I don't know if I have my systems and processes set up correctly. Here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. I want to give you a number very quickly, and I really want you to take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, I'm looking for my number. Do I have it here? I don't have it. So let me just switch up for just a moment. Let me give you this number. I want you to take this number down, because I'm about to fly to South Florida. I'm going to be gone for almost a week. And so I would love to have an opportunity before I leave to provide for you a free 10 to 15 minute business consultation. I will literally help you see how you can properly start, structure, and scale whatever the business is that you have or intend to have. I want you to text me today, and I want you to schedule a free 15-minute, it may take us about 10 or 15 minutes, but this is a free, man, what is the number? 404-478-712, is it 7123? What is that number? I forgot what the number is. I got to remember the number. I think it's 404-478-7123. Is that correct? What is the number? Is 7238? Are you sure? 7213. Okay, that's what it is. 7213. I just couldn't. I got so many numbers in my head today. I just couldn't remember what the number was. 404-478-7213. Okay, so if you're listening to me and watching this today, and you know you're stuck either at the startup phase, maybe you didn't structure your LLC correctly, or maybe there's just some glitches in how you structured it, or maybe you structured it correctly or started it correctly, but on the structure side, you're still struggling. You're stuck with the products and services. You don't quite know what you should be selling, or maybe you don't have the pricing correctly. You don't know how to package your products and services, or maybe there are some glitches in your systems and processes. I want you to take advantage of this opportunity and receive a free 15-minute, maybe 10 to 15-minute business consultation. And within that 10 to 15 minutes, we'll be able to identify with what is the best infrastructure for the business that you want to build. What are the products and services that you're intending to price, package, and introduce to the market? What are the systems and processes that you need to reinforce what you want to introduce? We can do this in a 10 to 15 minute window. We have a process that we use for consulting and coaching, and this process works every time. I have literally, just within the last year or two, I've literally consulted and coached at least over 100 entrepreneurs and business owners with this same process, and it works every time. And we have many people that are still in our coaching or mentoring program who have scaled their businesses and who are into six figures, some of which will be millionaires as long as they continue on. So text the word millionaire to 404-478-7213. So now let's go back to our structure. Okay, now we've got the infrastructure set up. Our holding company, our divisions, our operating entities, we figured that out. We're clear on what we're doing and what it needs to be structured as, right? Then we need to focus on our products. We need to focus on our services. We need to focus on our pricing and our packaging. That is going to be very important. Why? Because even if you start working on your systems and your processes that are connected to your systems, if you don't have products and services to go to the market and sell, your systems and processes won't mean anything. But once you are able to identify with what products and services you have that make up your core competencies, that make up what you do well, once you're able to properly price them and package them in a way that you can build a sustainable business around, then the next step is for us to work on your systems and your processes. Like I always remind the clients and the mentees that we have in our coaching and consulting program. We have a program called the Millionaire Mentorship Program. It is a 1-year program. We have clients that were in our first phase of our program, and they are still in our program, and they are still seeing how what I teach them about this works and how they can start, structure, and scale their businesses. But in this program, we not only set this up for you so that you'll know exactly how to do it step by step, but we put you on a training program to give you access to our virtual curriculum, our virtual materials. We give you access to our weekly coaching calls, to our quarterly workshops and masterminds, because we know in order for all of these things to work in a rhythm, and in order for all of these things to work consistently, you're going to need to give yourself a little time to integrate them into the infrastructure of your LLC number 1 or LLC number 1 and 2. You need time to integrate this, because once you get your products and services checked off, once you get your prices and your packaging checked off, and now you're ready to go out there, create landing pages, create links, send emails out, make calls, knock on doors, do presentations, what's going to be next in the priority list is your systems and your processes. I typically recommend to my clients that when you're just building this infrastructure, the main systems and processes you need to focus on are my top 4. You need to focus on a simple operation system. This is going to be critical. This is a simple operation system. This is going to be a place where, a platform where you house the overall information for your company. What you do, what people that you may outsource things to do, how your business works and flows and functions, what inventory you have. This is not necessarily a sales system or a marketing system or a QuickBooks financial system. This is an operation system. This is a platform. They have thousands of platforms and software and applications and programs that are available today, but this is a simple operation system, somewhere that you can go to be able to track the activity and the task and the process and the impact that all the things that you're doing in your business or all the things that are happening in your business are making. You want to have a system and a process to track that. But you also need a financial system. I typically recommend QuickBooks as a financial system because I personally love QuickBooks. I'm a QuickBooks ambassador. So we actually have a link that we can provide for you that you could get up to 55% off if you open up a QuickBooks account through our link. If you're interested in that link, just put in the comments that you would like the link and we'll drop the link in the comments and you could get up to 55% off. Now, one of the reasons why I personally recommend and help our clients start and configure QuickBooks accounts for their businesses is because, number one, QuickBooks is just very, very good, and QuickBooks has so many other features that they actually help you with some of your operations. They help you with your HR, they help you with any payroll, they help you with any tax liabilities that you may have, they help you with getting your insurance. QuickBooks is just very, very good, and they're continuing to build out their infrastructure to make it very, very, very easy to use, and it connects with other different softwares and platforms like your sales CRM or even your marketing system. So we have the third system would be the sales system. Because when you are going into the market, when you're putting flyers out and passing out cards and giving people a link and people are filling out your landing page, you want that information to come back to some type of CRM, a sales management system, a customer relations management system, so that you can look and track your process. But once you get that client's information or that prospect's information, you still need a process for how you're actually going to convert them into a client. into a paid client. But you first need a system. And then once you have the information, whether you're calling them, whether they're calling you, whether you're texting me or whether I'm texting you, whether we're sending emails to each other or whether we're in person in a presentation, we need a house to put that information for someone who is a potential client or for someone who becomes a client, because we need a process to connect to that system. And number 4, you need a marketing system. And these do not have to be like over sophisticated systems and processes, because the main thing is you have an infrastructure built within this business ecosystem that gives you the capability to start moving at a pace to see your sales generate, to see your activity go up, to see your promotions and your attention start getting better, because you're able to at least track what you're doing. You're able to at least see it happening and look at what's working and what's not working. Most entrepreneurs and business owners, and some of you are listening to me and watching me, and you probably know for yourself, if you're honest, that the issue you're having with your business is here. This is where you're having your issue. Most business owners may not have this issue because they got their LLC, they got their 501c3. If you're a pastor or a minister or a nonprofit executive, you got your LLC, you got your incorporation, you got your 501c3, you got your articles of organization, your articles of incorporation, you got your bank accounts. You have all this stuff. But over here, you may not either have it structured correctly at the top, or if you do have it structured correctly at the top, you really don't know what products and services you're providing. You just don't have an idea what you're providing. You don't know how to price them, you don't know how to package them, and you don't have systems and processes to track all of them. So that means, guess what? 99% of businesses today never get here. They never get there. This is why 9 out of 10 businesses fail every year. This is why most businesses fail. And they fail not just because they dissolve. It's not just because the Secretary of State says you're no longer in business. They don't dissolve because a bank closes their account. They don't dissolve because the IRS takes their EIN. They don't dissolve because they don't do their annual registration. It's not that they dissolve because Duns and Bradstreet don't do business with them, or they don't have a credit card, or a domain expires, or their website drops off. They go out of business because they do not have products, services that are priced right, packaged right, taken into the market. They don't have systems and processes for their operations, for their finances, for their transactions, for their sales and marketing. So guess what? They just may keep their LLCs active, their incorporations active. They may keep their business cards in their wallet and pocket. They may keep their websites up, but they never generate enough activity to validate them being a business. Guess what that means? That means those businesses are classified as stuck, and you have to get unstuck. Now, you may be watching me and thinking to yourself, everything you're saying, Ramon, is true. Everything you're saying is what I'm dealing with, but I just don't have the money. I cannot afford to pay for someone like you or for a company like yours to consult me and walk me through this process. Well, that's one of the reasons why we've created programs to make it easy for you. We have a virtual training program. It's virtual. It's online. We give you 1 year access to it. And everything that I just explained to you, we have courses and programs in this Millionaire Blueprint to help you train and educate yourself on it. This is a $1,500 program. We offer a payment plan option for you, so you don't necessarily have to pay the whole $1,500 at one time if in fact you would like access to this. We call it our Millionaire Blueprint. This Millionaire Blueprint is by far one of the most exhaustive step-by-step systems that you're going to find to teach you financial literacy, to teach you entrepreneurship, to teach you business ownership, to teach you how to start and structure holding companies, to teach you how to file and form your entities. We have tutorials in this program. We have the documents and forms that you need to draft your operating agreement. We have programs in this Millionaire Blueprint to teach you about goal setting, to teach you about sales, how to create a sales system, how to create a sales process. We teach you about marketing, how to create a marketing campaign. We teach you about real estate investing. We teach you about family legacy wealth building. And we're always introducing new courses and new modules in our programs as we master certain aspects of business building and wealth building. So this is an online program, virtual. It's a do-it-yourself program. You're able to access it from your phone. You can turn your car into a university. You could turn your house, your office, on your lunch break from your computer. Anywhere you have access to the internet, you're able to log into your account, go to your dashboard, pick what courses you want to learn, and guess what? You can start educating and training yourself. We also have a program called the Millionaire Mentorship program. This is an accelerated coaching and consulting program. We've created this program because we wanted to give our clients an opportunity to get the best of all worlds. Because we are a consulting company, because we do provide coaching and training, some people want a hybrid of all three, and this is the program we've created to make that available. So if you want the online training, but you also want personal, one-on-one, regular coaching and consulting so that my team and I can actually help craft a game plan and we can walk you through the process, we provide this one-year program to make that possible for you. Now, this program has 3 tiers. We have a gold membership, we have a platinum membership, and we have a diamond membership. The only difference between each of these 3 memberships is how many one-on-one coaching and consulting sessions you get access to. Our gold membership gives you access to 2 one-on-ones. Our platinum gives you access to 4 quarterly one-on-ones, and then our diamond gives you access to 8 one-on-ones. All 3 of these memberships in our Millionaire Mentorship program, all 3 of them give you free access for 1 year to our Millionaire Blueprint. All 3 of these tiers give you access to our quarterly masterminds and workshops. Every quarter we host one-day events, in person and virtual, to train you on all 4 of the pillars that we teach for systems and processes. We have a quarterly event for sales and marketing. We have a quarterly event for holding companies and business systems. We have a quarterly event for operational systems and executive systems. We have a quarterly event for financial systems and creative tax strategies. We have weekly coaching calls. So every Monday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you have access to a coaching and consulting community of people who are able to show up live, and we do trainings, we do teachings, we answer questions, and we really build solid relationships to help our members and our mentees move up that scaling ladder. So you just have to decide how many one-on-one coaching sessions you want in addition to the online program. But if you know you need hands-on assistance, we provide these programs at monthly payments. So the gold, you can start for $297 a month for 12 months. The platinum, you could start at $597. And the diamond, you could start at $897. And again, it just depends on where you are in your business. We have clients who need more than just 2 one-on-one sessions with me and my team. We have clients who actually are a part of other programs that we meet with them in our one-on-one coaching check-ins once a month. So it just depends on how much one-on-one assistance you need. We have a lot of people who join this program, and 2 or 3 months into it, they realize that they need more one-on-one assistance. Well, guess what? We give you an opportunity to move up, but at least you can get started. It's a $1,500 program. We make it available for $125 a month for 12 months. And at least it can get you started in this ecosystem to learn how to get unstuck so that you could properly start your business, structure your business, and scale your business. And of course, we have a certification program. If you're a coach and a consultant, but you just don't know how to coach and consult your clients, well, guess what? We teach you our system, our process. This is a certification program we have. This is definitely one of the most sophisticated training programs we provide for people who are coaches and consultants who want to coach and consult their clients, but just don't know how to actually provide that service. We train you in this certification program how to walk your clients through client acquisition, client onboarding, how to structure your programs, how to price your programs. We give you copies and templates of contracts and agreements. We literally lay out everything that we do in our consulting company for you and train you on how to actually duplicate it in your business. We also have a licensing program. So in the event that you have a desire to become a licensee, you can actually literally, like 100% buy a business as a licensee. Because what we do for our licensees is we show our licensees not just how to coach and consult, but we show them how to build coaching and consulting services and programs. We give our licensees authorization to not only use all of our programs, but they are able to sell our digital products and they can monetize and make money. So if you have a business, but your business is not making money because you need products and services to sell, as a licensee, you can literally outsource the programs to our Millionaire Blueprint, or you can white label what we provide and literally copy and paste our materials, our curriculum, and use your branding to sell the programs and products instead of reinventing the wheel. So we're doing it for our clients. We're doing it for our community, and I want to do it for you. So all you have to do if you want more information about any of those things that we just talked about is text Millionaire to 404-478-7213. You can also go to my website if you would just like to take a look at everything I just explained to you and see it for yourself. You could go to RamonPreston.com. All of the information that I'm talking about you will find on RamonPreston.com. So I love you, appreciate all of you. Thank you for continuing to support the Ramon Preston Show. If you would be so kind, please subscribe to our YouTube page. We're pushing towards 10,000 subscribers. We want to get there as soon as we can. We need you to subscribe. We need you to share our page with other family members and friends and people that you know who could get value from the information we share, because we're committed to helping you, to helping our community properly start, structure, and scale their businesses, their ministries, their income streams, and their wealth building dreams. And guess what? We have done the hard work. We have figured out how to put these infrastructures together. We've figured out the systems and the processes that are needed. We've figured out how to create the proper practices. We have it all. We have it all figured out, and we're making it available through these programs and these services and platforms that we have developed. So I would love to hear from you. If you want to take me up on that free 15-minute business consultation, just text Millionaire to 404-478-7213. And any information we have that you need more answers on, go to RamonPreston.com or text the word millionaire to the number, and we'll reach out to you. We'll walk you through our 15-minute consultation, and we'll onboard you whenever you're ready so we can get you started, get you structured, and get you scaled. Have an amazing day. I'll see you next time right here on the Ramon Preston